Just to be sure, are you all there?
Yes, I'm here and I have already started recording. I'm not sure if it works though. So it's better that
Okay.
you as well, yeah. Um,
So I can start, or you prefer like for waiting for this like another person?
Maybe we can start in 2 minutes and if whether the
Okay.
person comes or not, we'll start in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. Okay. It's just
Okay.
because I had some like messages from Google Meet that it seems that I have some like troubles with internet connection. So because of it, I thought I would like to be sure that
Okay. So
you are
Genia,
there.
just to
So we
confirm,
have.
you are actually recording, right?
I will start. I will start right now. Okay.
Okay, we have someone from King Mongkut University with us now. Hello,
Hello,
Achan.
I'm R2T2 from Institute of Field Robotics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you too.
thank you for joining
So
us, Achan. Yeah. Achan, Junior, Achan stands for, is a Thai word for professor. So we call her
Yeah,
Achan.
I am assistant professor,
Okay.
doctor.
okay.
Yes,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I'm sharing with you my screen with the R2T2 presentation. So what I thought to explain to you actually today, it's like the part of also like history of this project a little bit, and also how it will evaluate during this your during years that I was working for this project, and also what points you have to and what questions you have to ask yourself when you prepare such a event. Okay. um, I did not include in my part how actually install all stuff, because we have instructions that normally, Marcus, you have seen it, and normally, as I understand, you use it already. Yes,
Uh,
Marcus. Wait.
those information that you sent to us a couple of years back, we have shared with our partner in Malaysia, and we've shared it with FIBO, Institute of Field Robotics, King Mongkut. We've shared with everybody. But
Okay.
perhaps you might want to share with us the link to the latest R2T2 assets, tools, etc., and we can download the latest, information and tools.
Tools for sorry, tools for what, like
You
software
shared
or
you shared with us a lot of information about the setup of R2T2 before. So it was a
yes.
folder with a lot of information. So you can share with us the link again so that in case there are some
Ah,
updates, we can download the
no,
latest.
they're not updates really. I didn't work on this document after, because it did not evaluate a lot, and also it did not change really.
Mhm.
Okay,
Uh,
great, great.
uh, this is the first time that I joined this meeting, and I know about this project briefly. So if you can share some information in the live group, so I will may understand more about this, and so I will can find what I will join for this project. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for Achan Orapadi's benefit, we have actually been doing DMO training together with FIBO in the past. We have actually had almost 40 over students at FIBO last year, where Thai students and Singapore students
Yeah,
were
yeah,
exposed
I know
to,
this. I
yeah,
know this.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So
because my team, I mean, my team, researcher and some
right.
lecturer help to do this for the last year. Yeah.
Right, thank you. So, R2T2 is a robotics challenge that we have been discussing with Dr. Supachai and Achan A from MIDI faculty to actually organize in June of this year. Okay, so today we have invited Junior, okay, to share with us how to set up the R2T2 at FIBO or at MIDI. So I think Achan A and Achan Michael, the new chairman of MIDI, they have agreed to host the R2T2 at their venue. So with the support of FIBO, so FIBO, the Achans and the TAs, will support MIDI as well. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
yeah, so today Junior will share with us from the very beginning of how to organize the R2T2, how to set up the R2T2, how to connect the client server in order for us to have remote connectivity so that
Uh,
students in different
yeah,
countries can send commands to the control center to make the T-Mule move in Thailand, because there are students who are in Singapore, but the venue is going to be in Thailand. So we need to understand how to connect and set up, the PCs in Singapore, in Thailand, etc.
okay. We will see this part also, but I also, however, will give like more information, like more general information today also about like R2T2, what is it, and also the goals of this project that we have put in during the years, and what worked for us, what did not work for us. It's also maybe will help you in the future to understand how it's better to organize, or maybe even like give some tips for this time. However, like all technical part, how to install it, etc. As we have shared with you all like instructions, I will also give today not detailed information, but I will explain you briefly how to, like what points you need to test maybe in order to make this mission successful for all participants. Is it okay also for you if I do like this?
Yes, thank you, Junior. We have
Okay.
someone who joined us, Daerong.
Yes.
Are you from FIBO or MIDI?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, are you an Achan or are you a TA, Daerong?
Taek Yong.
Taek Yong?
Yeah, from Malaysia.
Oh, Taek Yong.
Yeah,
Okay,
Taek Yong.
okay. I see Terong. Okay, so Taek Yong is our partner from Malaysia, together with Darwin. Thank you
Mhm.
for joining us. Okay, Junior, please get started. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So as I understand, you can see my screen. Is it right? To be sure.
Yes, can see.
Perfect. Um, so like first of all, I would like just to maybe to explain you when this project was started, and also how it was run during these years. For the first time, the test of this remote connection happened in spring summer 2015. It was done by the APFL and with one class from Bern, I think. And after it was tested also by Geneva Equivalent International School. Uh, this mission for the first time and this remote connection was tested without any video feedbacks. So the setup with robots was installed in a room next to the classroom where, with children, and children actually didn't see what is happening on the map, on the setup. They were able to see only what happening with robots, only thanks of this like sensor metrics that we can see in Azeba Studio. I don't know if you have already used this application or not, but actually it's like possible if you run TMU and if you use this like Azeba Studio. Um, it's possible to see what happens actually with sensors if sensors detects white black surface, or if sensor detects like something in front of them. And children had like small maps of A4 format on their tables, and they were using these metrics from sensors in order to understand, but very probably my robot is right now sense of this like map, just like imagining maybe if it's like black sensors or like sensors detect black. In this case, they were supposing that maybe my robot right now is on this line of the map, etc. So it was also a nice experience, and children did it successfully. After, in the fall 2015, we have tested for the first time an international connection with 16 robots and with 6 or 7 countries. I don't remember what number exactly, but it was also a nice experience. And the first mission took maybe 4 hours. And after we have started to modify a little bit this mission. After we didn't have a lot of like international missions or Mars R2T2 Mars mission, which takes maybe 3 hours of running TMUs. But we have collaborated with Focus Terra. It is a geological museum organized by Technical University of Zurich. And they were proposing some workshops with robots, as these robots are on the moon, and children that attended these workshops, actually, they were able also to do like moon missions that we have developed. And this moon mission took only 1 hour maximum of time for them. But we were able to organize really a lot of missions with Focus Terra Museum this period of time. And in 2020, we have noticed that we know about COVID period, and of course, for us, it was a push that like teachers and schools were more friendly for this like remote stuff, for remote activities for children. And because of it, after 2020, we have started to push a lot this activity and to propose for a huge scale of schools and participants. Because of it, in 2021, we have organized the first R2T2 rendezvous pool on international level, and we were able to maybe host online more than 800 children in spring 2021. And after, we had also a nice experience in collaboration with another scientific museums for children, with Espace des Inventions. And with them already we have organized like workshops that we were proposing actually to classes at Swiss schools. And these workshops actually we were going to schools in classes. We were preparing children for the R2T2 mission. And after these like 3 days to 2 days of preparing, of training, third day we have organized a mission day, and it was also a nice experience. With this experience, we were able to work with more than 600 people, children, like at the same, like in the same period of time. So it also was like really cool. We had cool results. We liked it a lot. So of course, during all this period, we were under the roof of the PFL. So it was really a project running at the PFL by the PFL, and we were looking for a solution how it's possible to move forward and like to propose it these missions outside of the PFL. So we have, because of it, I have created an association, non-profit organization, R2T2 collaboration. However, after like some testing, we have understood that it's better if this R2T2 mission will be taken by maybe MOPSE, or that they can propose to their clients. So as like in total, we have worked with here you have some like numbers, and we have worked with more than 300 or 3,500 participants of different age. We had like participants from 8 to 20 something, 25, maybe 24 years old. And because of it, we had a lot of experience that we would like to share with you also, and like to put like more attention on maybe which age group is better for this event, and even how to organize actually teams and missions in order to mix these different age groups together, and this age group will not lose actually motivation to do this mission. So during all this period, we had run 5 types of missions, and like a mission for which we have all instructions. Most of instructions is like this first Mars mission. After, you can see this like Moon mission. After, we had run only one time Richter mission. We had also Corona mission, and we had this like mission 2061. The most popular was actually this last mission, mission 2061, Mars mission and Moon mission. Moon mission is the most easy one because we do not have a lot of obstacles. The goal is to run like Timius, to move Timius from this point of the map to the like star sun. Yeah, we had a place here, we have a meteorite. So robots just have to move during like 45 minutes, 1 hour. They have to move, navigate on the map till this point. R2T2 mission, like we will discuss later, and mission 2061. In the mission 2061, also we had like some challenges. The like robots had to push sort of box in order to recreate a black path around the station before to take this black path. And the final actually step, it was like to move around the circle with Ultimus at once. This mission was tested only in with Espace des Innovations during our common workshops proposed to schools, and it was run only 1 year. And after, we just didn't modify the setup, we didn't modify storytelling for this mission, etc. However, it's something to do, and this mission is pretty cool also for children. And other missions, it's like Corona mission was created only for teachers. So those who would like maybe to subscribe their classes for our missions, or to understand what is it, a remote and control of Timio. So it was run only, maybe it was 2 hours maximum that we have proposed to teachers. It was not run with children. And one time we had this Richter mission that we have organized with Carib region. It was after like some natural events that they had on their side, and for them it was not interesting to work on in space subject, but they would like to have something like we had a story that teams have to push some protection of for buildings, strategic buildings. So teams had to move from these points till these like boxes, and push these boxes in order to close these regions of like airport. We had airport, we had electricity energy station, we had water station, and we had a hospital. So they had in the end of the mission, they had to push these boxes in order to close these zones and be hide also under this roof. In the end, it was the goal. We did it only once, and why it was only once, I can like explain that it like Moon mission and Richter mission, they do not have a lot of obstacles. So even if you put these like black lines without any obstacle, just children, they take Timio and they program Timio move forward. So they will not program Timio to move and like to follow the black line if you do not put physical obstacles that oblige actually children to follow these black lines. So why I share this information? It's like if you would like to maybe adapt the R2T2 Mars setup, or maybe if you would like to create a new setup, it's better to reflect on these points that like if children can move as they want, they will do it. But you have to oblige actually physically with like construction of the setup to program Timio in to program Timio like how you was imagined. If you would like to program Timio that like Timio has to follow the black line, in this case, imagine something what obstacles you have to put in order to oblige actually teams to program this black line for the robot. So it's like all these pedagogical sides that you have to take in account and in order to create a new mission. After all these missions and after all these hours of our experience, we have understood what like strong points of these missions are, and what skills and which skills children are able to improve and use during R2T2 missions. So sense of these like limits to the physical setups, actually it obliges participants to reflect more on the programming, to reflect more on the strategy, how actually you will program your robot in order to avoid mistakes. Because after if you do a mistake on a remote setup, it is very difficult to actually modify your new situation that you didn't want before. And because of it, it's like really after 15 minutes of the mission, we can see how children start to be more careful in their choice of programming, on their choice of behavior, actually, how to program the robots. And why it is not the same to program a remote robot and a physical robot that you have next to you. It's because as they can see robots only on a streaming video, by streaming videos that we have organized, we're organizing on YouTube. Usually, you can use another application if you want, but this YouTube video actually had like 20-35 seconds of delay. So it means that when children run a program from their schools to a remote robot, in this case, remote robot really executes this program pretty fast, like without any delay. So robot will move just after you click send the program to this robot, but children will see what is happening on a remote setup only in 20 or 30 seconds. So they can't, if a robot was not programmed right, in this case, they will not able to stop it just immediately. They will stop it in 20-30 minutes when they will see this like video streaming feedback. And because of it, like if you do a mistake, it will be very difficult after to correct this mistake. And we had also chosen strategies that we do not help children we do not have children to take this robot and like to put this robot physically on the like initial place. So we have decided, listen, teams, first, if you do mistake, in this case, you have to try to resolve this mistake. You have to correct it, and only if we see that the time is running, they can't move, they can't find a solution. In this case, we were taking a robot and we were placing like next to like next step of the mission. But we thought that it's better to oblige our children to to be not able to change this situation just after they have seen that does not work as they wanted. They will do another way next time. They will do better next time, and it's really nice. It was nice to see every time this result of teams. And of course, because we like we have not we have like reflection, we have solving of problems, we had like programming, of course, but also this part of like soft skills that we are able also to improve for children. It is a collaboration and communication skills. Oh, I have just received a message that our call will be finished
In 15 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think no problem. We can go on another 10 minutes and then exit, take a 5 minutes toilet break, and then come back again.
Okay, perfect. And
Okay.
yeah, and but I don't know. Do you think that we will be able to use the same link, or I will send a new one to you?
Well, we can try the same link. If not, then quickly send a
I
new
will
one
send
and I will send to everybody.
you. Can you send like this? You have all contacts. Is it okay for you?
Okay, let me. Okay, please continue. I will send. Yeah.
Yeah. After. So the collaboration and communication part, it's also a very important part, as we we didn't consider these R2T2 missions as competition. So we put as a goal that you have to resolve this problem all together. You have to come all together in order to rescue a Mars station or in order to rescue a space laboratory. So we had always this storytelling that was putting children in collaboration but not in competition. Because of it, it was also possible to have to organize this communication side between teams, and also to have another maybe feeling in the end that we have a success or we didn't have success. So this side was pretty interesting to put in evidence for all participants, and also of course to all um, to all team leaders, teachers, etc. Maybe I can no, okay. Sorry. I have seen that it's message. I have received a message that it's possible to maybe to do more than 1 hour of our call, but yeah, I have to have a special subscription for Google Meet. Sorry.
Okay, no worries, Junior. I think we can
Mhm.
switch over in 10 minutes time to the new link, okay?
Yep.
Okay,
And
everybody.
after, yeah, so I take maybe 5 minutes, and after we do break, and we will
Okay,
reconnect at 10. Okay. After, of course, after all this experience, we have noticed, however, that despite the fact that children learn a lot during this mission, they also enjoy this mission. They enjoy this activity, and it is not based only on our experiences. We have seen that that it's okay, it's nice for children and teachers. Not, there were some studies done with the collaboration of the EPFL and also people working at the pedagogical high school in Lausanne, that they showed this impact of remote control of the robot. They have showed impact in teaching and learning of children with a limit physical access to the setup. And even if you do not organize actually a remote R2T2 missions, maybe in order to achieve all these pedagogical goals that you can see on your screen right now, you can put really the setup not next to children, or do not give to children, to students, this direct access to the setup. Maybe you can tell, listen, you have this mission, you have to do your goals is to program your robot like this in order to achieve the last point. But you will have an access to test your programs actually every maybe only 15 minutes. Yes, and during these 50 minutes, they have to test the programs with another robot, with another maybe materials that have that they need to use in order to test this program. For example, instead of testing the following of black line on the setup, they maybe will have small sheets of paper with black line on their table, and they have to put robots and test this programming of the following black line with this little list of paper, instead of put it directly on the setup. So this site is very actually important, and it allows children to not stay in the loop. I test, I program, I test a program. They will be able to reflect really, so they can program after tested maybe for the first time. They have seen I didn't work, but how I have to do. So they will spend much more time on reflecting for the second test. If they don't have this direct access to the physical setup where they can actually execute their final program. So this is what about this pedagogical side of the activity. And here I have just some sentences with like from people who have participated as team leaders or as students. And here you have this like some kind of reaction and working in class. What children actually do working in a classroom in order to resolve problems on a remote setup. So it's pretty nice experience for all people. So on here, maybe I will finish our this like first part of our meeting on this point. So today I will go through. Maybe you can also tell me after what points is like more interesting for you right now, because I understand well that I take time, and I will be able like to spend more time on points that you would like to know, to see better and more details. So choice of mission type and its animation, it's like first step that you about what you have to think before organizing a mission, an R2T2 mission. After also this preparation of legal basis and conditions for the mission. It's another step that you should, however, take into account organizing this event. After we have also this like some steps to discuss what actually steps you need to take in order to plan this mission, what points in your agenda you have to put in order to make this organization successful. And after, of course, setup preparation and testing of setup, I think it's like the most important part for you. Maybe Marcus, you can tell me, and I will organize, if it's the case, I will organize my second part in order to spend more time on this like first point.
Yeah, Genia, thanks very much. I think we should focus on the mission to Mars. Okay. We just focus on one mission, and we need to learn from you how to do the physical setup and the connectivity. I think those are the most difficult issues that probably
Yeah.
you need to spend time to teach us. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So in this case, I I I will start this part, and I just go through fast, really very fast, these nine points, but I spend my 75 of time, 75 percentage of time I will spend on this point for you
Okay.
next after. It's okay
Thank
for you?
you, Genia. Yeah, thank you. So
Right.
see everybody again soon in 5 minutes time, okay? I'm trying
Yeah.
to save the video as well. So in case I'm a little bit slow, please wait a little bit, okay? I'll try to save the earlier video now.
Okay. And will you send to us a link also?
The link is in the chat on the next Google Meet link is in the chat now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it, right?
I will. I just.
Yeah. I can't open now because I'm still using Chrome, so we got to close so that I can start
Okay.
a new one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So see you, but in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Yep.